Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you guys know, I'm home obviously. Just got home from work. I'm about to take a nap because I'm exhausted. And I just quickly wanted to share the fact that I'm pregnant. I am currently 5 weeks pregnant. 5 weeks and 3 days. And so far baby is the size of an orange seed or a sprinkle. And I'm so ecstatic. Both of us are really ecstatic, my husband and I. And I just wanted to share like some of the symptoms that I felt and what encouraged me to test and all that stuff before I forget, because so much has happened in the last few days, nonetheless, the last few weeks. So basically, I was waiting for my period this month, and we're in October 12th. So I was supposed to get my period around October 15th or something like that. It was like in the early stage of the month. And I kept on feeling like my boobs, I mean, this is very TMI, so if you're not into these types of videos, I don't encourage you to watch, because there's a lot of things that go into being pregnant, and I'm so grateful and happy, but it's TMI. So, I was 4 to 5 days late with my period, and usually my body, I know it like clockwork. I was feeling lower back pain. I was feeling at least 2 weeks. It's usually when I start to feel my symptoms anyway, before my period. And I just started to feel like lower back pain, and my boobs were severely sore. My nipples were extremely tender and sore as well. I kept on getting tons and tons of headaches. So I was taking Advil. And then this was before I even was late at all for my period. So coming up to like day 3 of being late in my period, I was like, what the hell's going on? And my husband's like, yeah, you're fine. You're probably just overthinking it. I'm like, yeah, but usually if it's like 3 days late, okay, fine. That's happened before. It's never been more than 3 days late, then 4 days late, 5 days late. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And the whole time I still have all these symptoms, but nothing's happening. So I decided when I went to work one day to go and pick up a pregnancy test at one of the pharmacies near my job. They didn't have any, which was weird. So I was like, okay, whatever. Now, we've been trying for the past 6 months, and nothing has really become of it. And I was really stressed out about it in the beginning, but then I kind of just like let it go and just like, I'm just gonna enjoy my time and just vibe, right? Okay, so that day I go to work, I work as usual, and I still have my symptoms. Now my boobs are extremely tender and sore. My nipples are hard. Like they're hard for any little thing. It's not even cold and they're hard, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? All right. So that night I decided to go after work. I decided to go to Target real quick before I headed home to pick up a pregnancy test. So I had the Clear Blue digital and I forgot what it's called. The regular one. The regular one that has a positive or the negative to see if you're pregnant or not. Okay, so I come home. My husband's home already, and he had already cooked dinner and all that stuff. And I was like, well, guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the bathroom and take this pregnancy test. He goes, it's probably all in your head, you know, you've been late before. I was like, yeah, but this is different. Like, you just know, which is weird. So I use the bathroom. I put it inside of like my pee inside of a little cup, and I dipped the digital into the cup. I've taken so many of these before, just did it like normal, put it on the side of the sink, and I walked away because I've gotten disappointed before. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk away. So in the meantime, I went to the room and I decided to take off my clothes, get comfortable for the night, and just chill. I forgot how much time had passed. It's usually like 2 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes before you finally get a result. Both my husband and I go into the bathroom and we look at the test. I lift it up and I said, that says pregnant? And he's like, it says pregnant. We're pregnant. So we were so excited and nervous, very, very scared and nervous. Because it's a whole new thing now. Like, there's a baby inside of me. And now I feel like ultra protective. I'm super alert to what I'm doing. I feel like I'm very, very in tune with my body. After that, I wanted to tell my mom right away, because if I didn't tell my mom, she's gonna figure it out. Anyway, I told her the next day, but nobody else knows currently. So I'm waiting until we get through the first trimester, because I feel like that's a safe zone, and that's where I'll be all in the clear, God willing, to tell family, extra family and friends. So right now, my husband, me, and my mom are the only people that know. All right, so that made me put into my menstrual calendar that I'm pregnant. So then it calculated when my gestational period started, in terms of when I was actually pregnant to begin with. So supposedly, I was already pregnant by the end of September. I didn't know anything, of course. I mean, so freaking new. I'm so freaking. Anyway, it's like I'm still in awe. I have not had my first doctor visit. I have it set for next Friday, and then I have my OBGYN the Friday after that. So I've already put everything in place so that we can figure out what's going on, get some blood work and all that good stuff. And I'm just like so like ecstatic but also nervous, and I know how to take care of children. I've done it since I was 11, but it's different when it's you that's in the process and dealing with everything and being one with your body and sharing your emotions with your family and your spouse. It's so different. Like, anyway, I've watched a ton of videos like this, and I wish I would have recorded when I tested, because then I would have had our actual reactions. But honestly, I've done it so many times before, I just didn't want to get disappointed if it was negative. Right now, I'm, like I said, 5 weeks and 3 days, and I feel exhausted. Like, I have extreme exhaustion. Some days I have good energy, but like not 100%. Most days I'm pretty tired, and those days I take to listen to my body and take naps whenever I can, because like right now after this, I'm gonna take a nap. I've had some food aversions. Like I've 100% cold turkey quit drinking coffee. And so that's that. There was something else. Oh yeah, my mom brought some nachos one day, and they had like the queso fresco on it, and I was really in the mood to have them, but I didn't know I was pregnant just yet. And that was that night that I tested, and I just had one nacho, and that was it. I just turned it away, and I was like, you know what? I don't want this anymore. It wasn't even like appealing to me, and I love nachos. I love nachos, and they were loaded with steak and everything, beans, everything. Let me see. I've been craving fruits, a lot of fruit and healthy food. I really want to eat healthy. I've been like in this healthy thing, and today, if not today or tomorrow, I'm gonna start prenatal yoga. I haven't really worked out consistently since the beginning of the year, and I kind of gained some weight, but that's fine as long as I'm being healthy and active as much as I can. I don't want this to be just like a very lenient pregnancy where I'm eating, and not being as active as I can be. But yeah, I mean, currently I still have really, really severe tender boobs and nipples. My nipples are very hard most of the time. Like, they do not let up. Thank God I have padded bras, because that helps without showing what's going on. I do have some acne going on my face. It's really intense on my nose right here. Can't really. Oh, right there. There you go. See it on my nose, like right over here, all over. I have like patches of little bumps and pimples. Let me see. Just exhaustion for now. Oh, lots of gas. Belching gas. Passing gas. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And we're in the process of renovating our room and clearing out the whole entire apartment, just so that there's no clutter and we have a fresher space to start bringing things in. But yeah, I figured I'd share that with you guys and get my thoughts on camera. And baby, if you ever see this, just know you are very loved already, and I love you. I can't believe it. Oh, please God, please bless this baby. I just want to have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy labor as well. So I will be taking you guys along this journey with me, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Hi guys, welcome back. Today is the start of week 7 of my pregnancy, and I had a doctor's appointment on Friday. Today's Sunday. And it was just to meet with a new physician because my previous physician retired. So I just wanted to share with you guys what I learned. Basically, since I am pretty, I guess you could say, overweight for my height, I started this pregnancy already being at 200. I had gained some weight back. But I was already like working out and all that stuff. So still on the right track. But my doctor said that I should gain anywhere between 10 to 15 pounds, 20 being like the most. Just to have like a healthy birth and a healthy pregnancy and just overall healthy recovery after birth. So there's that. And then she also told me that I needed to get some I think the Tdap vaccine, which is a tetanus and pertussis, to prevent whooping cough for baby. Until baby is about 2 months and they can get their own Tdap vaccine. What else? Oh, I got the flu shot, my first time ever getting the flu shot, and it was just because, I want to be extra careful for baby. Now let me talk about some of my symptoms that I've had going into like this past week, going into week 7. So far it's the same as before with the fatigue, very tired, taking naps everywhere. The hunger has gotten a lot more intense, I would say, and I've also had some food aversions as well. My cravings are usually like if somebody mentions a food that I usually don't even think about, and now all of a sudden I really, really want it. That's pretty much my cravings. I really, really do crave fruits and like oranges and pineapples and mango. Last night I had a whole ass mango by myself. It was good. And then let me see, just trying to keep the nausea at bay, and I feel like what has been helping me, and my doctor said I was doing a good job at it, was eating like crackers and a little bit of ginger ale before bed, like right before I go to sleep. Helps with the nausea. The nausea is usually triggered by hunger, so if you're hungry, you're gonna feel nauseous. And then I told my doctor also that I've been getting like a surge of hunger this past week. And she said, don't go hungry, don't starve yourself, don't do any of that. As long as you have like healthy snacks on you, like granola bars, some unsalted nuts, some fruits, maybe some raw veggies. You might want to have those on hand. And then I had the weirdest dream. Last night I had a dream that I was eating some raw veggies and like a dip, and I was asking the person who gave it to me, what kind of dip is this, because it makes the veggies taste so good. And like, oh, it's just like a regular dip. And I'm like, but like, what kind is it? So I couldn't find like a good answer. But anyway, I got a little bit off topic. My one thing I do have to say, I don't know if it's from the flu shot or what, but I've had like congestion in my nose this past half of the week. And it's basically one side gets like runny and then again stuffy. So I've been like dealing with that. Let me see. Oh, when I sneeze, still I get that round ligament pain. It's like a very sharp pang in the lower abdominal area, and then it goes away instantaneously. But it's just like, it scared me at first because I'm like, what the hell is that, It's basically because abdomen and your uterus and all that stuff is forming. So when things like a strong cough or a strong sneeze happen, it kind of like disrupts that moment because you're so tight down there, like your body is so tight down there that it kind of like pulls or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, that's pretty much my symptoms for this week. I'm looking forward to week 7. I cannot wait to be in the clear. I'm just trying to stay healthy. I am not lifting anything heavy or doing anything strenuous. I started working out, but I've been doing like prenatal yoga, which is basically like stretching. And I want to incorporate walking into my regimen because I really miss it. But yeah, I mean, so far, those have been my symptoms. Oh my gosh, and cravings for food. Macaroni and tuna with powdered cheese on top. My biggest craving right now. Also, burgers. Like, I'm in the mood for a burger all the time. Like, I'm always down for a burger, and I don't eat burgers like that, you know? But anyway, I hope you guys like these videos, and I hope it's helpful for anyone that is going through this as well, or anybody that wants to know what it's like to go through these changes. It's a lot. At first, I had a lot of, like, getting used to my changes in my body and how I'm feeling, but we'll talk about that in a different video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.